If I'm honest, I've struggled over the last couple of weeks. Various things have happened that have led to me feeling really rather overwhelmed. And unsurprisingly and thankfully, given the gracious God that we serve, God has reminded me of a couple of important things, and I'd like just to share those with you today. I don't know about you, but my tendency when I start to feel overwhelmed is to pedal even faster and under my own steam. I've been reminded that actually I need to do the opposite. I need to stop. I need to stand still, and I need to turn my eyes back to the loving God. I read a few days ago the book of 1 Chronicles, as you do, and I was reminded particularly from chapter 20 of that book, which talks about King Jehoshaphat, who's feeling very overwhelmed. He's the king of Judah, and he's overwhelmed on behalf of his people due to a multitude who are preparing to invade. We are powerless, he cries out to God. But he also says in verse 12, we do not know what to do, but our eyes are on you. We do not know what to do. How often have you felt like that? But he says, our eyes are on you. Where is the first place you go to when you're feeling overwhelmed? Is it to God? Do you put your eyes on him? For me, putting my eyes onto God, turning my focus back to him, is about making that intentional decision to stop and to do it. Daring to walk away from all the thoughts that are overwhelming me, all the things that I might have to do. Daring to say I'm going to stop, even if it's just for half an hour. To stop and read again God's word, or to go out for a walk, just me and God. One other thing that I've been doing over these last couple of weeks is to listen to worship music, and there's one song that's particularly struck me, and that's the song which you might have heard. It's been produced by Bethel Music, called God, I Look to You. The words go a bit like this. God, I look to you. I won't be overwhelmed. Give me vision to see things like you do. God, I look to you. You're where my help comes from. Give me wisdom. You know just what to do. I will love you, Lord, my strength, my shield, my rock. It's interesting how the focus begins to change in this song. It starts with, God, I'm looking to you because I'm overwhelmed. And then as the song goes on, it goes to an expression of love and worship. Guess what happens when we turn our gaze to God? Certainly for me, and I hope for you too, my perspective changes. The situation might immediately not change, the situation that I'm finding myself in of overwhelm, but my perspective changes, and I'm reminded afresh that whatever is overwhelming me is not all about me. Indeed, in verse 15 from that same chapter in Chronicles, 1 Chronicles chapter 20, King Jehoshaphat is reminded the battle is not yours, but God's. The battle is not yours, but God's. So often I fall back into trying to fight my own battles. But there's that reminder, it's not my battle. There's that reminder to stop, to be still, to refocus, to walk afresh with God, to turn my eyes to him again, even more than I might ordinarily do. The greater the overwhelm, the more important it is to do that. And in so doing, to allow God to replenish me with his wisdom, his vision, his strength and more. The more I do so, the more my perspective changes and the less overwhelmed I feel. I suggest maybe that as I finish, you listen to the song that I talked about a few moments ago. You'll find the link to it in the description to this video if you'd like to do that. God bless you.